What up, everybody? My name is Impractical, and welcome back to Grow a Garden. Today, we're going to be going over the Chef Bear recipe task. Now, this one is going to be super easy and quick because I'm going to be showing you how to prepare for this quest and collect every reward from this task in one sitting. So let's get into this. First things first, a lot of you are going to need to collect all the seeds on this list you're going to see on screen. That's right, collect every single seed you will see on screen. Now the thing is, it is going to be super tricky to get one of these seeds, which is the purple Delilah. It's a 4.5% chance and it comes from the seed pack. Whether you do the premium option or the free option from the Queen Bee shop, you will still have a 4.5% chance to get it. But if you've been farming honey effectively, you should have the seed already. Next up, you're gonna need to make sure your garden is either full of less crops or have everything pollinated like mine. As you're gonna see, you're gonna get a little message here on the top that says, hey, a fruit has been pollinated in your garden. But the main thing you wanna make sure is that everything is pollinated, so that way the bees have nothing left to pollinate and they can focus on the new crops you will be planting very soon. Next up, I highly recommend that you guys get some sprinklers. You're going to be doing the sprinkler glitch method in this guide, so you're going to obviously need yourself the basic, advanced, godly, and master sprinkler. I also recommend you guys go to the honey shop and pick up the honey sprinkler as well, as this will help apply the mutation honey glaze, which is again something you will need for this event. Next up, you're going to want a few pets, and I do recommend you guys try to get the honeybee pet, as this one has a higher chance for pollinating a random fruit in your garden. The bear bee is also something I highly recommend, as you're going to need the honey glazed mutation as well. Having one or two will be great because your bears will be able to apply that. If not, you do have the sprinkler inside the honey shop, so you can still get that effect. So let's do a quick overview about this task. You guys are going to have to make sure you have the proper mutation or to give it to the bear, and you want to make sure you meet the right size requirement. You also want to make sure you're applying the right fruit for these two conditions. So again, there is a lot to consider here, but it's going to be pretty easy once you do this. So I'm going to show you here with this empty plot. The idea is to group up all of your plants. Start planting them and grouping them up in a corner, making it easier that they're all bunched up together. You want to make sure they all get the applied effect. As you guys can see right over here on screen, this is where I've put my garden. I have every single fruit that I will need, pollinated, honey glazed, and a good size, all pushed in this corner. Now you can use this sprinkler glitch method to make sure they're all of the appropriate size. You don't need them super huge, but the idea is to make sure that they are big enough so they can meet the requirements set out by the chef bear. Now, the key thing I will know is that it doesn't matter which glitch method you choose to do for this. Any sprinkler glitch method that you've seen posted up on YouTube recently should be effective enough. For this instance, I just used one basic, one advanced, one godly, and one master sprinkler. I did not do anything else. I laid them all on top of each other so that way the effect can be applied across all of them. I did throw in a honey sprinkler on top as well, so all the fruit here will get the glazed mutation as well. Now the main key thing is leaving your account AFK for a bit, so that way the bees can get to work and focus on pollinating this as well. If you have a swarm that is currently active, you will have a higher pollinated chance, so this will help a lot. Again, this is really effective when you have either a little bit of crops on your garden, or if you have a lot of crops but all of them are pollinated, your bees will focus on your new little corner plot just for the event task. Now you guys can head up to the tool shop and use your pollen radar so it's easier to harvest all of these. That is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to make sure I can scan and effectively, collect all of the pollinated fruit here. So it is very easy for me to get through this. Wow, that is a lot of pollinated fruit. I will let you guys know that you need a total of 532 honey in order to complete this event. So what you're seeing on screen right now is a sped up version of me completing this entire task in one sitting. It is not easy. I think what made it most difficult are the single harvest crops like carrots, pumpkins, tulips, because I had to keep replanting them and try again to get them bigger because they were just about 0.01 grams shy from the size needed. All right, let's go over the rewards. So again, you guys need to farm this event as much as possible. I mean, not just complete it once, but complete it as many times as you can in order to stack all these rewards. They're really huge. The honeysuckle seed is something you get all the way at the end by completing the entire event task. And this is minimally around 90k, just base value alone with no mutations. So again, imagine including the sprinkler glitch method and all the possible mutations. It's going to be huge. The same goes with the Lumera seed, not as pricey as the honeysuckle, but it is a good, decent crop to have. The big one is the flower seed pack. If I can farm more of these, the better, because honestly I am still missing sunflower, and sunflower is something you need in order to get the godly mutation. That's right, you need the sunflower in order to get that godly mutation on your crops. So keep farming these to get more seed packs. And lastly, the anti-bee egg. Everybody is chasing after the butterfly and the disco bee. Butterfly giving you rainbow, and disco bee of course giving you a disco mutation, the first of their kind. And honestly, these are highly valuable pets. So if you can get anti-bee eggs for free, might as well keep farming this event so you can get them. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. It's actually been very effective. Right now I'm about to finish getting a second honeysuckle, and then I could get started on the third. So again, super helpful, and I'm happy I can get through this event and getting as many of the rare plants as possible. And I hope this helps all of you. If you guys are wondering about the trillions I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, well, guess what? It's already happening. That's right. The giveaways are not something you entered. It's if you see me in a lobby, I will be giving away billions and trillions of value in fruit. I've already turned millionaires into billionaires and a couple billionaires into trillionaires. Right now I'm kind of going broke, but it's okay because I got a big enough farm for my entire community, and it's gonna be amazing. So let me know what you guys think. Again, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see all of you in your next video. Also, stick around for Saturday's live stream for the update because I will be there. Until then, bye-bye.